Hey guys, it's Morgan here from Earth to Ocean Adventures. Just going to do my next review on the Telesin 50/50 dome port for the GoPro 5. Just to let you know what we thought about it and how it works. Okay, first thing, let's open up the box and see what we've got inside the box. You can see straight away packaging's really good, so we know that's arrived in good condition. We've got our cleaning cloth for the dome. We've got the actual dome itself, which has the built-in waterproof housing on the back, good to 30 meters they claim. Then we have inside here the trigger, which can also go on if you find it easier to use, as well as the waterproof handle, the floating handle that also goes on and has the little wrist strap so you don't lose it as easy. The other really cool thing it has in here is the little tool for tightening up your screws for mounting the GoPro and the trigger system. So that's a cool little thing that they also have in there. Okay, the first impression I got of the dome is it seems really well constructed. It's solid. It has a proper waterproof housing with a latching system similar to that on the actual GoPros themselves. We have to first put on and then clip back. The other really neat thing, and we actually had brought the Polar Pro version of this before, but I had to return it, is that this actually has small bolts all around the outside of the dome housing. This means that if you ever get water, dust or anything inside the dome, you can actually take this off, give the dome a clean and put it back together. The Polar Pro 1 said on the box that you were able to do this, but later research I found out that they chose at the last minute to not include this in the final production, which is a real hassle as I got water inside and they recommended just swirling it out with hot water. However, it still left water dots inside my lens. So that's really neat from the Telesin one, that I can actually clean the whole unit if I want to. The other thing, like I said, this is actually a molded in waterproof housing, which is rated to 30 meters. So far with all our experiments or our use of it so far, we haven't had any issues with any water getting in, so that's really good. So the GoPro itself goes in, like I said, the latching system is very similar to what you're used to. However, the GoPro 5 you do not put in with the housing on. You must take the housing that comes with the GoPro off, and it slips in exactly the same. So you just place it, drop it in there and close that up like so. Once in there, you can see that the lens of the GoPro just a little bit exposed out there. Make sure you don't get any black spots around the corners of the lens, which works really well. Now the pistol grip itself is a nice little feature if you don't want to just carry the dome, put it on. It takes a couple of seconds to sort of figure out how it goes together, but once you've got it sorted, it's very easy. It's just using the GoPro system of sort of like dovetail hinges, I guess you would say, to put that all together. When you're trying to put it on to the back of the dome though, you just need to make sure you hold out your trigger as you place that into the dome lock. As I said, it can be a bit funny. There we go. So it sits in there like that, and you screw it up. The biggest problem when you're using the trigger with the GoPro is that once it's inside the dome, you have no access to the touch screen. If you have read through a little bit more on the GoPro 5 though, you are able to use the menu function on the side, the same as you used to on the old GoPros. So you can still do that, but if you've already got it preset to photo or video, then you can then just use the trigger just on the side there, and that will allow you to take photos or video. The other bad thing about the trigger is that it does block the screen, so it's sort of like the old GoPros again, where you really just got to point, shoot, hope for the best, although you can see a little bit out the side of it. Like I said though, we're really happy with this one. It's very well constructed, and as you can see from these photos here, it takes a really good quality picture. I guess the dome doesn't affect the quality of the picture so much as what it allows you to be able to take with the camera or the GoPro on it, which is really neat. Anyway guys, if you do choose to get yourself one of these domes, I recommend getting yourself a little pouch like this, just to keep the dome in, prevent it from getting scratched, because any scratches are always going to affect the quality of your pictures that you'll take. Other than that though guys, we really love the Telesin 50-50 6-inch dome. Really changed our photography and put a new dynamic into your photography as well, so worth the investment. Anyway guys, hope you've enjoyed the review. Don't forget to like the video, drop us a comment down the bottom and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you on our next review. Thanks guys, see ya.